I forgot to turn on my mic. Okay, let's do that again. Tonight we are going to take a look at Goldenheart. Goldenheart is a indie first-person exploration game. It really reminds me of the old King's Field games. If you ever played those on the PlayStation, they were way back before From Software started putting out Dark Souls and Elden Ring and games like that. They had a series called King's Field, which were not terribly difficult, but they didn't hold your hand in any sort of way. There wasn't any clear indication of this is where you need to go, this is what you need to do. And they had a particular visual style. Of course, you're on the PlayStation, you have limited graphical resources, but this game that we're going to play tonight reminds me a lot of the old King's Field games. So I'm going to kind of give people just a minute or two to get in. I'm not expecting a huge viewership crowd tonight. It is Sunday night. But I wanted to show this game off. I did pop into the game for a little bit earlier today, just to kind of get my bearings in it. Normally I don't do that on these kind of streams. I just hop right into the game and go. But I wanted to kind of get a feel for it and just see if it was something I would be able to play. It's very interesting. I only played for the first couple minutes, but I really liked what I saw starting off. So, we're going to go ahead and hop right into things. I've already played through the tutorial, so I'm not going to do that. Graphics have just very basic settings. You know, you can adjust your graphics quality, FPS, VSync, window mode, display resolution. Audio just has master and music. Not a whole lot there. So we're going to go ahead and create a file. Let's see. It doesn't look like there's a way to do a lowercase. I kind of wish there was. And we are going to play on adventure mode, which is the normal standard difficulty. There is hero and master difficulty. One thing that's really interesting is there's also a story mode, which I've noticed in the Discord. One of the devs particularly likes cozy games, and story mode is supposed to kind of allow you to explore the story of the game without a lot of the combat difficulty. So that's something that you can do if you just want a really chill experience. Combat difficulty can be adjusted during play unless you're playing on master difficulty. Master difficulty is the only one that you can't change. And we're going to go ahead and hop right in. You can play the game with keyboard or with gamepad. I'm playing with the keyboard tonight. Just love the atmosphere so far. Ferald, maybe we should just turn back. We can't. The way we came is blocked now, too. Well, I'm not going any further. What if there's more of those things out there? Revan's right. It's too dangerous to continue. We should stay put until we know what we're dealing with. Maybe there's a village nearby. The locals must have an idea how to navigate. What was that? Whoa, Neth, are you alright? The character designs are a little weird in this. I can't say that I'm a big fan of them. I think so. The air feels warm and dry, and you smell food cooking. It's a book. The team has decided to camp here indefinitely. Too risky to continue the expedition under current circumstances, working to find a route to any nearby settlement. Finding recently used pathways to have become blocked by ancient hewn stone slabs, some with foreign markings. The mutated animals seem more concentrated around these anomalies. Something very strange is happening. Magic? Perhaps the locals know more. So you guys know that I talk a lot about accessibility features. One of the first things that sticks out at me is the readability of the game's font is pretty difficult, even for me, and I don't have any kind of issues as far as dyslexia or anything like that. There is not currently an option to change the font. Hopefully that is something that the developers will consider adding in the future. Hey, Wobble. I don't know how long we'll be stuck here, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared. I think once we get our bearings, we can pick up where we left off. Neth's had his nose buried in his books all morning. I wonder if he figured anything out. See, I mean, that K just looks like a B, and y'all know what I'm thinking right there. It's a puppy. Can you pet the puppy? You can pet the puppy. That's good. I like that you can pet the puppy. Are you hungry? Syl is catching them faster than I can eat them. Can you pet the donkey? Cannot pet the donkey. That would be a nice addition. Good morning, Wobble. Unfortunately, this book hasn't been much help yet. There's a reference to great walls of stone and disfigured and monstrous creatures, but only in the context of a severe disruption to the... Then I can't really translate this next word. I think it's some kind of ideograph, like those symbols Marin found. I hope she comes back with some answers. Hello, Wobble. I realized something a moment ago. Those things we've been seeing? I know them from a story my grandma told me. In the story, the thing didn't want to be shaped that way. It was really embarrassed. So embarrassed that it became awful. That's how the story went. It became awful. I never really thought much of stories like that as a kid. But now I wish I could remember the ending, you know? Apparently, from a post I found on Reddit, the developers used to do busking on the side of the road. And so this was a little homage to their time doing busking. I thought that was a nice little inclusion. Hi, puppy. There you are. Avon agreed to let us use his walks as shields, as long as we leave one in the kitchen. I also tried out pretty much every tool in the wagon, but obviously the machete is going to be the most practical as a weapon. So your armaments await thee, and may they aid you to vanquish many a foe, noble Wobble. Seriously though, you better go ahead and grab him now. Dara's about to ask you to go look for Marin. Grab a bow. And some arrows. And then we have a sword and a walk as a shield. You can collect more arrows, but you're limited to 25, at least at this point. I'm not sure if there are upgrades that increase the number of hearts that you can get, but there are at this point. And sometimes things drop hearts instead of arrows. There's a mutant jumping tarantula creeping up on us right now. Poor little fella. Listen, Wobble, I think we need to check on Marin. Do you mind? She said she'd be back by now, and I'm starting to get worried. I'm afraid looking for answers is going to lead her straight into more trouble. Now that you're properly armed with our kitchen supplies, you better get going while the path is still clear. So there is a spider way down there. Oh, hello there. I think the visual settings are set low on Skyrim. Yeah, they are very similar to potato mode in Skyrim. Hey, Drew, how are you doing? I see that you are still Steve. This game is Goldenheart. Mount Toldaran Trail, or Toldaran. Toldaran? Toldaran? I don't know. Hop up here and see if we can get a good view of things. So there is another spider down there, and looks to be like a spiky turtle guy. You have to aim slightly above where you want your arrows to fly. Because if you don't, they will fall short. They have a little bit of an arc to them, so I like that. Oh. I'm not sure if we can deal damage to this guy. I think maybe we're just supposed to avoid him. Where'd he go? There he is. There we go. There is a fallen tree that we can cross. Is there anything up here? What's that? Some kind of crystal. Oh, okay. Your maximum health has been permanently increased. Hi, Rainbow Meowie. Hi, Pain Dave, but me lurk. Probably with audio off because my head, but finally awake home during one. Hey, you know, I hate that you're having a bad pain day, but thank you for tuning in. In fact, as far as audio goes, I'm going to turn the music volume down just a bit because the synth on this one is kind of getting to me. So I apologize if you guys are not able to hear the audio quite as well. This rock wall looks like you might be able to climb it. Okay. Oh, cool. There's another... I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything with the turtles or if I'm just supposed to avoid them. Another spider over here. You know, the similarities between this and Skyrim, I keep wanting to try to shield bash, and there is no shield bash in Goldenheart. And there's only one chopping motion for your weapon. So it doesn't matter which direction you chop in. So we can go this way. So how is everybody doing tonight? How's your weekend been? What have you guys been up to? I'm gonna grab this heart over here. Getting out of the water is a little bit tricky. We have to go back down this way. The spider snipe was awesome. Oh, he did change his name. Hi, Drew. Now you're actually Drew. Oh, what do we got here? It's, kind of an Ahriman. For anybody that's played, like, the old Final Fantasy games. Oh. It's because there's one in here. Okay, that brings us up here. Let's cross here, carefully. You have 2 movement speeds. You can run and you can just walk. It doesn't use any kind of stamina, but you can toggle by using the shift key. Okay, let's get some more arrows. Okay, it looks like, whoa, that was a wasp. Hi, wasp. Okay, there's several wasps. I don't think I can hit any of the wasps from here with the bow. Not sure. Whoa! That wasp knocked me off of there. Drew says, I am good. I'm working on refining some dwarf stat blocks before I make dinner. Cool. What are the stat blocks about? I don't want to waste all my arrows trying to shoot these, wasps. Maybe if we just go quickly. Dang it, he got me again. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out what we need to do there. We do have a limited amount of breath. There we go. Arrows seem to take the wasps out in one hit, so that's good to know. Rainbow says, currently refreshing my memory on tamale process. It's been quite a while, but we bought some corn husks. I always have masa harina on hand, so don't need to buy that. You are fully becoming a cat. You know what? That is a good thing to become. I'm not sure if you can see her very well, but I'll pop to the big view real quick. But in the background is my lovely cat Freya, who is not being very attentive to the videos at this point, but okay. We took that wasp out, so I think we can run across. Run across, and get over here. And now we're safe-ish. There is a... Aha! Okay, so that brought up a thing. Oh. Okay. I think we're gonna try to get this guy with the bow. Aha! There we go. Got him. Love to get a heart. There we go. Got the heart. I have never made tamales, but I do enjoy them. There's a wasp somewhere. I can hear him. I don't want to waste all my arrows on these guys. No! He knocked me into the water again. Good to know. Oh, I gotta come all the way back over here. And do this whole jumping sequence again. Rainbow Meowie says, I've made them maybe only 3 times. Never needed to make them when I was young due to my community having plenty around. I had a coworker who used to make them, so that's how I got my fix when it came to tamales. Those wasps just drop in out of nowhere. They don't seem to respawn though, so I think if I can just get through everything, I'll be good. Okay, there's a ladder up here. Okay. Okay, I think I need to go down here. Yeah, down here. Tree. There's a surprising amount of platforming in this. Uh-oh. These guys are gonna come through. Come on. Ouch. I actually got that one in the sky. Okay. I'm down to only 9 arrows though, so that's kind of iffy. There's another pressure plate. Okay, so I gotta go back the way I came now. Wait. Oh, okay. I need to hop down here, I think. Ouch. You do take fall damage, so that is something to be aware of. Really need to find some hearts. Climb up here again. And then this passage opened up. Here's hoping that these have hearts. Heart and heart. Yes. Good. Okay. You do not take damage from walking into cacti. It's a puppy statue? You can't pet the puppy statue. Okay. Okay, so in typical puzzle game fashion, we have to find something to stick on the platform so that we can hold it onto the button and open the thing. Oh, I'm skittering. Oh, it's a wow. Whoa. Okay. Wow, he was tough. He was a lot tougher than I thought he was going to be. Okay. Let's see if we can find something through here. Can I pick up? No. Is there anything hidden? There's lots of these trees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 6 of these big trees. Can't pick up the scorpion. Am I missing something? Oh. Oh. Okay. The trees are teleporters, but it just brought me to the same area. What's this one do? Is this the same one I just went in? Okay, the one with the cactus next to it takes me to the one with the grass next to it. So let's try one of the other ones. This one has a big boulder next to it. And it takes me to the one with the little blue flowers. Okay. That's the one with the blue flowers that we just came out of. Let's try the one with the yellow flowers. Aha! Okay, we picked up the... Cool. Now we just need to get back to switch, which is this way? Yeah, this way. Need to find some arrows. I only have 5 arrows left. Why is he ticking? Oh. The statue turned into a real puppy. I don't think it's the same puppy from the base camp. Are you just gonna sit there? Or are you gonna follow me? I guess he's just gonna sit there. There's a spider. Oh, I did not get the good snipe on that one, Drew. Aha! Got it that time. Heart. Uh-oh. Oh, that's terrifying. You notice something tied around the neck of the quail. Okay. Please visit me at my home at the top of the mountain pass. It's a courier quail. Or Loma. Please visit me at my home at the top of the mountain pass. I feel like I should be taking notes on this. I mean, so far it's been pretty linear, but if it's any indication from some of the source material that this is inspired by, I have a feeling it's gonna start branching a lot. I have 1 arrow left. First shot doesn't count, still a spider tonight. I like your way of thinking, Drew. Okay, we made it through there. There's a person. Is this Marin that we've been looking for? I don't know. Got some arrows. Okay, that's good. Hi, Wobble. Sorry I never came back to camp. I must admit I'm a little absorbed here. Have you seen anything like this? The markings on this door seem to be related to the symbols I've found throughout this region. It's my hypothesis that if we draw the correct symbols on the door, it may open by the will of some ancient magic force. But I've not been able to determine the proper combination. Will you look around and see if you can find anything that'll point us in the right direction? Here, take some of my chalk. Maybe you'll have better luck than I. You were given a piece of chalk. Okay. So we gotta find 3 symbols somewhere. This is a new game. This is Goldenheart. is very similar to the old King's Field games from the Sony PlayStation. It's good to see you again, AV64 Dancer. Okay, so we need to find 3 symbols somewhere. I haven't seen any so far other than the weird symbol on that one cave. The air around you feels somehow electrified. That's kind of ominous. Please don't zap me. Oh, okay. It heals your health. It's good to know. Arrows took care of him. There's another one. These guys are fast. Arrows seem like the better option, but I don't want to waste all my arrows taking these guys out. There we go. Okay. Got them. Oh, there's a lot of these guys here. Okay. So there is... This is the opposite side of that other thing. I don't think there's anything else here. Can we use this again? Ah, we can't. All right, let's go climb the ladder. As far as I know, this is the first game from Milleniapede. I don't think they have published anything else. But it's really nice. I mean, the controls are pretty tight. Climb down. I think if we jumped off, we would have taken fall damage there. Oh, another one of these guys. No, we're just gonna avoid him. I feel like we should learn from the turtles and know that not everything needs to be fought. Some things we can just bypass. And the weird little worm guy, I don't think we're gonna bother with. Unless we have to, because we're at a dead end. No, we're not at a dead end. Switchbacks down this way. I wish there was a little bit more variation in the music. Oh crap, it's one of these guys. The scorpions are so far the hardest enemy that I've fought, and they are not fun. Take a lot of hits. Okay. That moved something over here. Aha! You access your notebook from the pause menu to record important information. So notebook. We need this one, and that one. Okay. So I think that is where we need to get back to, but there's also a way to go up here, so let's just climb and see what's up here. Maybe this will loop back somehow. Ah, it does loop back. Yeah, this brings us back up here. Okay. Because there's our doggy friend. He's moving around a little bit. He's off the pad. Gotta pet the doggy every time, of course. Run through here. And back up here. And let's talk to Merritt again. It doesn't actually say anything different than the first time. Okay, so if we draw same symbols, the door opens. Ta-da! Very cool. Amazing. I wonder how long it's been since this passage has been used. You go on ahead, Wobble. I'll go back to camp and tell the others. I don't think this game is supposed to be particularly long. I think one of the comments that I saw said that it's got, you know, somewhere around 10 to 12 hours of playtime, depending on how quickly you boot through it. All right, let's hop down here and see what's next. This looks suspiciously like a boss arena. And I think maybe it is. That's terrifyingly creepy. Whoa! I'd forgotten that there was supposed to be a dodge function. Oh great, there's more of them. Well. Well, this game went from chill and easy to terrifyingly difficult all at once. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh, it brought us back here. Okay, I guess this was our last save point. I did not expect all of that. Okay, I need to learn how to do the dodge thing. So you use tab to select the enemy, and then... Okay, you use space and it lets you dodge around them. Okay. So you sort of do have a dash, but Only in certain ways. Okay. Let's restore our health. Yeah, I wish it would save you right in front of the boss. The fact that it doesn't save after you open that door is a little bit annoying. I don't think there's not a manual save option either. So that drops at some points for me. Ow. Should have taken the ladder down. Okay, we're gonna dodge around this guy. Okay. Where did we decide we need to go? This way? Dang it. Yeah, I forgot the scorpion. I did forget the scorpion. That was not fun. Okay. I don't think these guys can climb. I guess we'll find out if they can. It doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay, there we go. Alright. Learning that it is better sometimes to just avoid the enemies than to try to fight them. Which kind of makes me wonder if we can get to... we can just get to the ladder without fighting the scorpion. Oh, nope. He said nope. Okay. I can learn to dodge him. He's so fast, though, that his attack takes him out of my range. Okay, that side dodge does work against the scorpion if I can learn to do it, but I lost like 8 health doing that, so. Hi, Grumby. I don't think I've seen you in my stream before, so I'm glad to have you in. Okay. There we go. Oh, it did bring back the spiders. See if we can get another spider snipe. There we go. Oh, cool. Well, you have made a really incredible game, and I am really loving it so far. Grumby mentions in the chat that they are part of the dev team for Goldenheart, so... Didn't get the spider snipe that time. There we go. Run through, grab the heart. Oh, there's another spider. All right. Let's see if we can figure out how to survive better against these hellish monstrosities. Yeah, I like how it seals the door behind you. Hey Grumby, one thing that I talk about a lot on my stream is accessibility. I'm a gamer with photosensitive epilepsy, and that in particular hasn't been an issue at all in this game. I haven't had any problems with it whatsoever. But one thing I did notice is the particular font that is used for some people who have like dyslexia or some other issues for that font might be particularly difficult for them to read. So it might be a good option to include like an alternative font in the option settings. I haven't really found anything else that I would consider a must-have for accessibility features, but that one in particular I think is going to be something you're going to need to take a look at. All right, Molkin, let's see if I can do this without dying. Ha! That circular dodge helps a lot. Probably shouldn't have wasted so many arrows on the first one. Dang it. Okay, we're finally taking these guys down. Nope, nope. Okay, we got it that time. The dodge was the trick. I have not really been using the dodge up until this point, and definitely needed the dodge for that fight. Got some more arrows, so that's good. God, these guys are creepy. We are about an hour in to our stream. All right, chat. So what are you guys thinking? Are we liking this game so far? Because I am loving it, and it is definitely a fun one for me. All right, Drew. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for popping by. Okay. The targeting takes a little bit of getting used to. The way it makes you kind of circle an enemy. I do like it though. It's just an unusual method that I haven't really seen before. Anything over here? Negative. Hey Grumby, the game is in its 1.0 release, right? It is no longer in early access. Is that correct? I can pull up Steam and take a look at it real quick, but since you're here, I might as well pick your brain a little bit, right? Hey, Stonehome. The other Drew just left, and then you showed up, so hey, we're doing good. Stonehome says, here for support, but playing Flesh and Blood on the side. Hi, all. Grumby says it is in its 1.0 release, so game is not in early access. The neat little house thingy here. Somebody's been living here. What's it say? Abandoned notebook. The stony arthropod, hereafter Centarock, are all but invincible on their stony exteriors. The flesh inside of their mouths, however, is quite vulnerable to a single well-placed arrow. Teasing these Centarock into exposing this weakness is a dangerous act indeed, requiring both patience and precision with a hunting bow. Good to know. Or if that's the turtle guys. Or if they're a monster we haven't seen yet. Oh, I think it's these guys. Okay. Ah. Yeah, you gotta hit him right in the mouth. I'm up here. Let's see. There is to run across there. Oh! Whew. That was a little bit terrifying. Wait, is this where I just came? No, I don't think so. Saving. That we don't need. So I think it takes us down this way. Yeah. Where we just came from. It's really remarkable how the environments have such a good atmosphere and feel despite the low poly graphics. Okay, let's see if we can hit this guy. Got him. He's a spider. I think. He's a spider. Spiders aren't too terrible. Except when you can't see them. Oh. Oh. Hi, guys. There we go. Dense forest. Doesn't seem to be anything there, so maybe we need to backtrack and see if we can climb up somewhere. But it's this way. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Jump. Love the just the mountain environment here. Really nice. Okay. Fallen tree to climb across is always a fun thing to encounter. It's another one of these guys. Got it. To get used to it, the timing's not too difficult on those. It's a spider. Another one. And a third one. Bust out a can of Raid. Uh-oh. We have bones. Bones on the ground. This feels incredibly ominous. This guy's like a big, I don't know. Looks like a cross between a Wookiee and Chewbacca with 5 eyes. I don't think my arrows are doing much damage to this guy. I don't know if he just has a whole bunch of health or if I need to try something else. Got him. Dude is seriously creepy looking. It's a skeleton. Can't do anything with a skeleton though. Their teleporter door. Okay, that just brings me up to the top. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Grab a screenshot of that. What are you? Okay, we can go up, or we can go... We're gonna go down here. Are you a monster? I can target you, so I guess you're a monster. Oh, that's problematic. See if we can grab some arrows here. At least so we can shoot him in the face. Okay. I like how just about every enemy has kind of a unique method of approaching them. You have to do something different with just about every one. Okay, those guys don't do too much damage as long as you have room to back up. But you can't hit them from behind, so... Ow, ow, ow. Unless you get stuck on a tree and then you have problems. Okay, so let's jot this down because we're going to need it. The dome thingy, the swoopy thingy, and the person looking thingy. It occurs to me that maybe we could have bypassed all of this and not had to fight those guys, but we'll find out. We're gonna take a whole bunch of fall damage if we fall on this thing. No, you should be really careful, I guess. Ah, it's a door. Dot, dot, and dot. Enter. Continue to the next area? Yes. Mount Toldaran Summit. Oh yeah, there was supposed to be somebody living up here, wasn't there? We found a note on the quail that said that there was a person living here. Wobble? I'm surprised it's you. Let me explain. I've been watching your troops' movements for some time. Although I'm old and can no longer venture from my home, I have many faithful friends who tell me what they see. Listen to me, Wobble. You are about to enter the land of Tuldenoria. The name is derived from the old forgotten language. The only piece I understand is Tuld, which means land between. We who live here today know little of the ancient people who left behind only ruins, ghosts, and secrets. In peaceful times, the terrain of Tuldenoria can be treacherous and the climate can be deadly. But even an outsider such as yourself can see that these are not peaceful times. Our pathways have become blocked by strange structures that we didn't build. Our desert creatures have become deformed and wrathful, like the scorpions. The dead are rising spitefully from their graves, and beings not from this realm are causing mischief. When I was young, I wandered all throughout Histania Valley, into the canyons and the mountains. I made several expeditions into Kalora Wash and became fascinated by the great bottomless pit that lies there. When I entered the pit, something happened to me that I still can't explain. But I believe that place is deeply connected to the mysteries of our land and to this trouble that's befallen us. Desert people have a saying that goes, kindness is the only coin that can't fit through the holes in our pockets. Indeed, I have nothing to offer you in exchange for your help, but I'm asking you to enter the great bottomless pit on my behalf. Therein lies our best hope of finding the answers we seek. The trip is dangerous, now more than ever, but my feathered friends will look out for you. You'll be well cared for. If you can pay attention. We'll see, won't we? You're currently at the summit of Mount Toldaran. To enter Tuldenoria, continue past my house on the trail. You'll descend the mountain on the opposite side from which you climbed it, and find yourself in Histania Valley. Visit the village there, and the people will guide you to Kalora Wash. Cool. I want a house full of crows. Like this is my dream home. Give me a house with a bunch of crows and some herbs hanging from the ceiling and a nice fireplace and you know, maybe a bed that's not quite so geometric, but some books. I'm for it, man. This is my dream home right here. Just as long as it has access so I can play video games. Guess we can't access any of the books, so okay. It says to follow the trail, but the trail goes that way. We are not trail followers, so not yet at least. We're gonna scope out all this stuff and see if there's any secrets. We did find that one gem early on that boosted our health, but I haven't found anything else like that since. So either I'm just not looking in the right places, or... Okay. We don't want to go there yet. I don't think. Maybe. Maybe we do want to go there. That might be the way we need to go. Yeah, I think maybe that is the way we need to go. Okay, well. We're just gonna wander around. What was this lady's name? Omora? Or Loma. There we go. Or Loma. Okay, so we need to go this way. Do you run a little bit faster if you don't have your weapons out? There we go. Continue to the next area. If you are new to the channel, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notify button so that every time that I go live or post a new video, you'll get a notification about it. Today was kind of an interesting milestone. I hit 1,000 followers on Blue Sky, which has been a really fun website to explore over the last probably a month now that I've been on there. We've got a great little community around there that talks a lot about old video games and indie video games and tabletop RPGs. There's a link to follow my Blue Sky in the description as well. Stone Homie, hey Wobble, I'm not gonna be on long, just wanted to stop in and say hi. Hi Chuck, how's it going, man? I'm glad that you popped in. Wait, did I get that right? You're Chuck and the other guy's Drew, right? I think. This is why I really should just refer to people by their screen names. Just having kind of a chill night exploring Goldenheart, which is a phenomenal game so far. I have fought some scorpions and some weird tentacle monster things. I did get it right. Cool. Okay, where do we need to go? I'm turned around. There's no compass or anything, so Either is good. Yeah, this seems like the way to go. No, that's the way we just came, right? Yeah, that's the way we just came. Okay. Now I think I know where I need to go. Go this way. Aha. Just gonna follow the trail for now. Game reminds you so much of EverQuest. Graphically it does. Gameplay wise it's totally different, but I definitely see the graphical homage to that kind of era. These guys are really hard to hit. I'm not great at taking out the wasps with the arrows. It has like so far it has a Kingsfield kind of almost like an Ocarina of Time kind of vibe in the character designs, the NPC designs. That kind of reminds me a little bit of Ocarina of Time. I will kill all the beasties. Thank you so much for popping in, Stone Homie. I am just wasting all my arrows on these guys. Really need to not do that. Wait. Have a shield. Do have a shield. I need to remember to use it on those guys. It's a spider. There we go. It's like maybe there's a path up that way? Maybe not. Let's keep going down this way. We're supposed to be heading down because we're supposed to be heading down into the valley. Way down that way, and then there's a way down here. So let's go down here first. So that's the dead end. Got that. There's fall damage. Yeah, there's like a tower or something over that way. I think this is that Calora wash that they were talking about. Estania Valley. I like the old guy doing Tai Chi. Whoa. The googly eyes on this guy are tripping me out. Some wacky googly eyes. Let's go see what this says. Estania Village. Well, told her on ahead. Nice little details like the skull. Hey, it's one of the crows. Estania Village Guestbook. I made a journey of 7 weeks only to drink from your famous well. If I survive the trip home, I'll live another 20 years. Jean, old but going. What you lack in vertical magnitude, you make up for in kindness. Fitch, Mountaineer. You were all sleeping when I arrived, and you're still asleep as I leave, except the dog. Roll, Seeker of Truth. Note from Fitch. Should I fail to return, let it be known that I'm attempting a dangerous ascent near the Mount Toldaran trailhead. The climbable route begins to the left of the Mount Toldaran trail. After passing through the big hole in the stone at the base of the trail, go left past the oak tree. Okay. It's a puppy. Always got a pet puppy. It's person. It's called the Hopeless Desert because of the violent sandstorm that envelops it. Because of the nest of sandworms that live in the sandstorm. Also because it's an endless expanse of forsaken dirt without a droplet of water. Some people say the tower is on the other side of it, but some say the tower is in the middle of it. I've heard stories that one of the ancient people still lives in the tower, and I believe it. I'm telling you this because you have the equipment of a hero. I have a machete and a wok. And you look like you're going to get yourself into trouble. If you go in there, no one's coming after you, okay? Oh, it's a baby. It's a little baby. You seen Teak? If he went inside, no fair. My mom says I'm not allowed inside. Who are you? Fitch says he's going to take me mountain climbing. To feel overwhelmed by power, wonder, and to accept both the experience and the wonder it has provoked. This is the power that accompanies peace. Fear what you think you know, friend. I like the Tai Chi guy. It'd be fun to do Tai Chi with him. There is no third-person animation in this game, but it might be neat to have little vignette scenes like that. Hello, welcome. I see that you're armed and have no goods to trade. Are you any good with that blade? Although we are skilled at hunting, we do not have a need for military weapons here. But I won't condemn your armaments in these ominous times. Another book. Homeward. Haiku number 6. The path is not long, but the river is winding. A frog makes a home. I like the haiku. It's another little dog statue. Something up there that has antlers. Let's climb the watchtower. See where we end up. Straight ahead is west. The hopeless desert always looks like that. You can't survive in there. To the south, the mesa, and beyond that, the wastards. To the north is Kalora Wash. Not much there either, unless you have a death wish. You can't even get in without a long rope. Technically speaking, you can leave Histania Valley in any direction except through the hopeless desert. The cloaked figure on the mesa arrived here recently. Hasn't really caused any trouble. Hasn't really done much of anything. There's the mesa. Obviously, that cloaked figure is probably the next one that we need to go see. It's the same kid we talked to. Yeah, it is the same kid we talked to. Did I talk to her already? We keep up a tent for travelers. You should check the guest book there to see who's been around recently. The area within the village walls is safe for now. Orloma's birds will let us know if we need to worry. Little outhouse, I guess. Some toys. Ouch. Oh, I like the drawing on the wall is a nice touch. The little kids area. That's a really nice touch. We produce grains, seasoning, and some dye here. It's not much. We don't grow anything. We just gather what we find in the desert. We do some hunting and trading, but we're careful not to disrupt the natural balance. That kind of thinking may seem obvious to some and naive to others, but it works for us. What do you think? A little bird came to my window and told me you were headed for Kalora Wash. Normally, I'd dissuade you from trying to go to that area, but there's a renowned mountain guide visiting the village right now. His name is Fitch. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. He seems like he could use the work. The book. A queen, but dethroned. The horse disrobes its saddle, or to graze again. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Get on the mesa. Yeah. Stranger. Is fear knowing? No bagwar is grow. Grow soon. Grow forever. Do not fear. Well, okay. I don't think we can go to the desert yet. We need to find Fitch. Who I think said he was going this way? Maybe? Yeah, because the desert was west, Kalora Wash was north. That's where we're supposed to go. Danger, rope access only. There's a place to tie a rope, but we don't have a rope. Okay, so we need to find Fitch. I'm guessing. Once we find Fitch, we can probably get the rope, which will let us go down that way. Another rope anchor up there, by the looks of it. Let's go run back to that journal, the guest book, and see where Fitch said he was going, because that's probably our best bet. Note from Fitch. Should I fail to return, let it be known that I'm attempting a dangerous ascent near the Mount Tolderon trailhead. The climbable route begins to the left of the Mount Tolderon trail. After passing through the big hole in the stone at the base of the trail, go left past the oak tree. Okay. We passed through the big rock. Now we need to go left past the big oak tree. It's another one of these guys. Ouch. He hits like a truck. Whew. I did not expect to see him there. Okay, here we go. Climb, climb, climb. A big climb. We climb up this way. Okay. Ooh. Have some tricky parkour going on here. Oh, no, no. That's not good. Probably gonna die. You don't see a lot of first-person games that have much platforming in them, and so far this one has done a really good job with that, which I actually really enjoy. Uh-oh. Hey, you there, help me! I'm over here, I'm stuck! Thank you. I was certain I was gonna die here. These rocks came tumbling down and I wasn't strong enough to move that one on my own. If you hadn't made it up here, I would have surely perished. I like the stash, bro. And getting here is no small feat. Your skill is impressive, but I see that you have no rope. I'm in no position to lecture you on alpine safety. Climbing this high without rope is very dangerous. Without rope, you can't get down in one piece. My rope is very, very long. Allow me to cut it into two. We can both rappel from the anchor I placed in the nearby ledge. Really, it's the least I can do. You were given a length of quality rope. You can now use rappel anchors to safely reach the ground. Cool. Doesn't say anything different. We need to get back to town so that we can use the well and heal up. Your good health has been restored. All right. Got the rope. We've got everything else. We are at 1 hour and 51 minutes. So I think we are going to probably call it a night here. I'm really liking this game. So far, it is a lot of fun. It's it doesn't hold your hand, but at the same time, it is not so open-ended that you are just completely lost with what you have to do. It has a great balance of letting you explore the environment, find the clues yourself. You do have to pay a lot of attention to the things that people tell you. So it's not one of those games where you can just talk to NPCs and it's just filler. There's no compass, so you have to pay attention to directions. There's no map, so you really have to pay attention to orient yourself. It's got a really cool vibe to it, and I wish there was a little bit more variance in the music. Some of the music gets a little bit old. I mentioned to one of the devs that was in the chat earlier about the font. I can see that the game font could be an issue for players who have dyslexia or some other difficulties with reading. So hopefully they will take that under consideration and maybe consider adding a second option for the font for the game. This is a really cool game, though. I think you should check it out. There's a link in the description to the store page on Steam. As far as I know, Steam is the only platform. I don't think there are any other platforms that the game is offered on. However, it does have controller support, and it is Steam Deck compatible. I played with the keyboard and the mouse. Controls were just really smooth, really great. Combat is pretty simplistic, but at the same time, it is... it keeps you on your toes because each creature has its own sort of gimmick. I mean, I don't want to use the term gimmick. Gimmick is not a great term, but it has its own approach to it. You have to, some enemies you have to take out with the bow. Some enemies you have to just avoid entirely. Some enemies will charge after you. Some enemies will, the wasps will come down from above and, like we saw earlier in some of the platforming elements, the wasps, if you don't take care of them, will knock you off of the platforms and you have to go back to the beginning. So really, really great game. Check it out. The link is in the description. I am probably not going to stream a whole lot over the next week because we have, Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff. But after Thanksgiving, I'm probably going to try to develop more of a set schedule for streaming. I'm thinking like Mondays, Wednesdays, and maybe Saturday or Sunday. Saturday was my most viewed stream, and so I'm thinking that one of the weekend days would be good. One thing I do want to do is I want to have some more retro game days, so I'm probably going to do that like every Wednesday. Do like Nintendo or Super Nintendo, maybe even some early PlayStation games. I want to hit those kind of games some more too. So be sure that you like, subscribe, and follow the channel. I'm really enjoying streaming. This is my fourth or fifth stream that I've done so far, and it's just been a blast the whole way through, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to Stone Homie and Stone Home and all the others who popped into the stream tonight. And I will see you guys sometime after Thanksgiving. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. Stay safe. And make sure that you eat plenty of deviled eggs because those are the best thing about Thanksgiving anyway.